Welcome to Friends, the one with all the trivia.
Do you have any friends, or are you going solo? Caffeinated mode is a timed game, where the object is to answer as many questions as you can before time runs out. In decaf mode, there's no time, and you play to light up the windows in the building.
Go ahead and add a player.
Choose Start to begin.
Caffeinated mode is a race against the clock. See how many questions you can answer before the timer runs out.
According to Chandler, what's the only thing on Emma's cake that seems appropriate?
Sorry, but no.
What parts of the stuff does Rachel say she really likes about Ross?
We're so sorry. We could not feel worse about it.
What is the English translation of the Dutch word Gunther calls Ross?
Yay!
Which is not one of the reasons Chandler hates dogs.
You know what they say about a New York minute? Well, you're turning it into an hour. Oops, that's wrong.
Who does Chandler pretend to be in order to keep talking to Jade on the phone? That's it, all right.
What does Erica initially think Chandler is?
Well done.
What happens to the eulogy speech Joey prepares for Estelle?
While we're young. Nope, too bad. What eBay item does Phoebe buy that allegedly belonged to the late Shania Twain? You know it!
What name has future suburbanite Phoebe already chosen for her daughter?
Sorry, no.
What convinces the spirit of Mrs. Edelman to leave Phoebe's body? Janice has a question. How did you get so good?
That's it for time.
You answered 5 questions correctly.
Do you have any friends?
Caffeinated mode is a timed game where the object is to answer as many questions as you can. Go ahead and add a player. Go ahead and start. In decaf mode, there is no timer. You're just playing to light up those windows. Relationships. Useless information. Why does Phoebe want to break up with Parker? Correct.
Memorable moments. Where does...
Ross end up when he falls asleep on the train?
Correct!
Relationships. Useless information.
According to Ross, Phoebe's imaginary ex-boyfriend Vikram did what for a living?
Don't blame the questions!
Relationships. Useless information.
Why does Mona break up with Ross? You know your stuff.
Work and play. The one with...
I am an excellent secret keeper. I have kept all of our secrets.
What secrets?
Oh, no, Joey. I'm not going to tell you because I am an excellent secret keeper.
You tell me later.
You already know.
Memorable moments. Says who?
I'm very, very drunk right now.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Relationships. Useless information. Which of Monica's boyfriends is the first the gang really likes? Wrongsville. Work and play. Which friend?
Sneaks guest from one party to the other on Rachel's birthday.
Excellent!
Relationships. AKA.
Sweet cheeks.
That's right. Friends of friends. Useless information. Ben cries every time he is held by... Oops, that's wrong. Wild card. Says who?
We'll flip for it. Ducks or clowns?
Right on the money.
We'll flip for it. Ducks or clowns? Oh, we're gonna flip for the baby? You got a better idea? All right, call it in the air.
Memorable moments. The friends. Chandler does what embarrassing thing after playing racquetball with Jack Geller?
Yes, indeed. Shake-ups and make-ups. The friends.
Monica wants to save her china for what important occasion?
You know your stuff. Wild card. Useless information.
How does Rachel sprain her ankle in season 1? I have a hair appointment in 25 minutes. Can we move this along?
Shake-ups and make-ups. Useless information. What, according to Joey, is Ross's thing? And you are wrong.
Work and play, says who?
Hello, Mr. Bing. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Chandler Bing.
Hello, Mr. Bing. I love you.
All right, whoever this is, stop calling me. It's been 6 months. It's not funny.
I can see you, Mr. Bing.
Relationships, where does?
Joey see Janice kissing her ex-husband.
Wow, that is so wrong. Work and play. Useless information. Who lives in the entertainment center that Joey builds? Time's a-wasting. Get
Correct.
relationships. Next line, please.
It's you and me, all right? This is it.
This is it.
Well, there you go.
Unless we're on a break.
Friends of friends, useless information.
Who owns Gravity Boots?
Radio.
Here we go. Only 4 more questions.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Useless information.
Who is Phoebe's make-believe roommate?
Yes, indeed.
Relationships, the friends.
Phoebe tells Rachel not to turn into what while in Paris?
Get a move on, Pookie. You're almost out of time.
Memorable moments, useless information.
What is the favorite flower of the male nanny's fiancé?
Work and play. What are they talking about?
Hey, but at the end of 2 weeks, I get $700. Hey.
Wow. Ooh, you're going to be making money hand over fist.
Relationships, the friends.
Ross trades Isabella Rossellini for which actress on his freebie list?
Wild card. Useless information. How did Phoebe's mom, Lily, die?
Someone knows what they're talking about.
Shake-ups and make-ups. Useless information. To her dismay, what is Monica really bad at?
Excellent! Excellent!
One more to go. Shake-ups and make-ups. The friends.
Joey asked Monica for what favor in return for keeping her and Chandler's relationship a secret.
That is so sad.
Work and play. Says who?
Joey, sweetheart, you were fabulous.
You were so right.
Joey, sweetheart, you were fabulous.
Hey, you guys, this is my agent, Estelle.
How do you do?
Work and play. What are they talking about?
It's like a baby caterpillar chasing its mama.
Good work, Player One. You're going to Central Perk for your chance to win. You must be proud. What's that like?
Chandler was teasing Joey about his eyebrow waxing. Chandler's one to talk, considering that I once saw him get a pedicure.
All right, look, it hurt so bad I could only let her do one eyebrow, and now they don't match.
What's Joey's first infomercial for?
Time's running out.
Too bad. You have to give up a window for that. Memorable moments. The friends.
Monica was in what grade when a junior high student was asked to ride the seesaw with her?
Shake-ups and make-ups. Useless information.
Why do Phoebe and Mike split?
Player One, here's another chance to win. What song does Ross request on the radio to get Rachel to forgive him about the list?
We'll have to take away one of your windows for that.
Relationships, the friends.
When Gary tells Phoebe he's a cop, what does she claim to be?
Don't blame the questions.
Work and play. The friends.
Phoebe, while pretending to be a cop, says she works in what department at the precinct?
Oops, that's wrong.
Relationships. Who are they talking about?
So what do you think you were gonna do, huh? Have sex with her right here on my couch? No.
You're running out of time. Relationships. Useless information.
What is wrong with Rachel's new boyfriend Josh, the NYU student?
Excellent! Excellent!
Shakeups and makeups. Useless information.
Where is Phoebe's stepdad?
Time's almost up.
Relationships. The friends.
Phoebe notices what embarrassing detail about Robert?
Yes.
Work and play. Useless information.
Where does Chandler jokingly say he left his tools?
Relationships. The one with.
And this guy is in a cult, okay? It'll cost you $5,000 to get to level 3, and I don't feel any different.
Player 1, you have another chance to win.
How many months pregnant is Erica when Chandler and Monica first meet her?
You'll have to forfeit one of your windows. Work and play. Where does
Joey get into a shoving match?
you have another shot at the victory, player 1?
How many boxes of cookies does Ross sell for Sarah after he accidentally breaks her leg?
Well done.
In order to help Sarah go to space camp, Ross sold 872 boxes of cookies. I always knew my boy would make a good brown bird.
Fantastic! You won! Look at you! You're the winner! May I offer my heartiest congratulations?
Well, you know, I love this role, so to get a chance to bring Janice back to life in any context is a ton of fun, and I really, really enjoyed doing the trivia game.
Do you have any friends or... Caffeinated mode is a timed game, where the object is to answer as many questions as you can before time runs out. In decaf...
Go ahead and add a player.
Choose...
Caffeinated mode is a race against the clock. See how many questions you can answer before the timer runs out. What does Julie have that makes Ross question a relationship with Rachel?
According to Judy Geller, what's worse than when Ross married the lesbian? You did it! Hooray!
What outfit is Owen wearing when Chandler tells him he's adopted?
Janice has a question. How did you get so good? Which celebrity is at Rachel's sister's graduation?
Get a move on there, Pokey McSlowpoke.
Correct.
What does Chandler pretend the list is?
Yeah.
What does the snooty jewelry store clerk tell Phoebe she can get for $10? Great job. I couldn't be happier if Rachel asked me to run away with her. Oh, God, just say.
What does Phoebe say she loaned to the Armenian guy in the hospital lounge?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Oops, that's wrong.
How old is the little girl, Mackenzie, who Joey meets in Monica and Chandler's new house?
Nuh-uh. What's the rule for Ross and Chandler's fight with the bullies? You know what to do.
What does Rachel drop into the hood of a customer's jacket while waitressing?
That's right. That's it. Time's up.
Not bad at all. 7 right.
Do you have any... Caffeinated mode is a timed game, where the object is to answer as many...
Go ahead and add a... Start the... Caffeinated mode is a race against the clock. See how many questions you can answer before the timer runs out. What's the name of the porn flick Joey bills to Chandler and Monica's hotel room? Good answer. After what Lord of the Rings character did Chandler and Ross nickname their college friend? Janice has a question. How did you get so good?
At Joey's audition, what does frustrated director Leonard Hayes break?
Correct.
Toward what other use do Mike and Phoebe consider putting their wedding money?
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick.
Good answer. What movie do Chandler and Monica pretend to order at the hotel in London so Joey will give them some alone time? Incorrect.
What trait does Chandler think he has that Monica and Joey don't agree with?
We're so sorry. We could not feel worse about it.
What does Joey wear to Monica's Thanksgiving dinner?
I know it's only you and me, but time's a-wasting here.
You did it! Now all is right with the world. When is Ross not a nice guy?
That's it!
What food does Will first turn down at Thanksgiving dinner?
Nope.
That's it for time.
Your score was 6 correct answers this game.
I think it's really cool that they're releasing both at the same time. It's nice because it's the 10th season and it's the last season. It's really nice to know that there is something else that will carry us forward and we're not just stopping dead after that. People got very attached to these characters and to the specifics. They used to play a trivia game with the audience when we would shoot the show, and they knew more stuff than we did. It's being brought to them by people who they are familiar with and who they are connected to. So it feels more like it's of the show. When we first came up with the concept for the show, I couldn't even imagine a second season. Never crossed my mind. I'm still kind of shocked.
Now that Friends is off the air, I think we're all missing it. And it gives us a window to sort of go back and look at those 10 great years that we had and all those wonderful shows. And I think it just allows you an opportunity to go back and relive it all. It all, I think you will be tested by this game. There is minutia that will go, what? You know, so I think it just, it's really fun the way it's laid out, and it just, you know, brings you back into the moments, and there's great video clips, and it's just a lot of fun. So, it's very true to the television show because there are rewards in the game when you get the questions right, and you get a little video clip, or you might be seeing this thing right now that I'm saying to you. So there are bonuses, and it's just, you know, the clips are fun. The thing that's great about the game is I think it just keeps the Friends sensibility throughout it. And, you know, when you hear voices in the game, they're Friends characters. You're hearing Elliot Gould, who played Ross and Monica's father. You're hearing Christina Pickles, who played their mother. You hear Gunther, who everybody knows was the barkeep at the Central Perk, or a coffee keep. You hear Janice go, "Oh my God," you know. So it's filled with a lot of friendly faces that are kind of guiding you through it. The other thing that's great about the game is it allows you to kind of experience Friends in a different way. It allows you to experience the show in kind of an anthology type of way, you know, because it's got all 10 bits and pieces of all 10 seasons.
When Rachel made the mistake of telling Ross that he was good with his hands, he couldn't seem to let it go. Is it wrong of me to still be so proud of him? I read one the other day when she's encouraging one of the players and says, "Great, that's good, that's terrific. I'd like to hug you, except I don't want to." And it's such a great Judy line, but I never, of course, said that in the episodes, but they got the essence of what Judy would say. I think it's a fantastic idea because it's like having a great dinner and then a fabulous dessert. It's not over, you know. The great thing about it is that she was tough and mean at times, but she did have a heart of gold, and you could tell that. She's like a lot of mothers.
I did, absolutely. She pops up. She definitely does. I don't have much problem just sort of slipping into it because Janice is, sort of second nature to me now. But yeah, so it's not too complicated for me. She lives with me. It's going to be a lot of fun for them to have the entire oeuvre in their home and to be able to sit there and challenge themselves against the game or against their friends and see if they know as much as they think they know. Well, I love this role, so to get a chance to bring Janice back to life in any context is a ton of fun, and I really, really enjoyed doing the trivia game.
If you want control of the game, be the first to buzz in and answer correctly. Although, who am I to give advice on getting control? So sad. Well, the questions in the game and the answers are very funny, and of course the actors are doing their characters. So the people playing the game can actually interact with their favorite or least favorite characters on the show. And they're really funny questions and really funny answers too, and some great clips from the show. So it's a great retrospective. It did. Gunther didn't utter his first line until midway through the second season, and that line was "yeah," one word. I think that the fans of the show are really going to enjoy this specifically because they'll hear more of Gunther's voice. Probably more Gunther talking in the game than 10 years of the show.
Well, there's some funny things. Sometimes I would laugh doing it. What flight attendant phrase puts Joey in a good mood? So I think that the people who have followed it for 10 years will appreciate the opportunity to play with it forever. But the fans, especially the diehard fans, know so much more than me, just like my children in the show.
Oh yeah, I mean you're watching the shows, you're answering the questions, you watch some more shows. Yeah, no, I think this is a good couple of months where you don't leave the house and get very pale and have food sent in. I think it'll be really fun. I've met people and kids sometimes who know stuff about the show that they'll just say, hey, what was some little trivial thing, I don't remember, I don't know, it was a long 10 years. But I think for the people who watched the show and cared obsessively, I think it'll be really cool. I think one of the things that's really fun, besides the sort of game aspect of the game, by going through all the questions and seeing the clips, you kind of get to relive the show. And I know for me, as I was going through it, it was less about, do I remember this? It's just, it all starts coming back. And even if I got the question wrong, just reliving those moments was really cool. I think one of the coolest things is seeing or hearing these characters who we love come back to life. And I know for me, one of the best things was when we finished the 10 years, it was really sad. And one of the saddest things was, wow, I'm never going to write another line for any of these characters. That's it. Whatever, we're done. Janice is never going to laugh at a different new thing, and suddenly, writing jokes and game questions, it was like, wow, I get to write Janice again. I get to write the Gellers, and it was like they came alive for me again. And that for me is my favorite part of the game. I think not just for the people who worked on the show, but for people who watched it. When it ended, it was hard, and you knew that's all you're going to get. And I think it really, having this opportunity to kind of relive it and to actually participate in it in a way. When you watch a show, you're participating, but it's kind of passive, and this is a really kind of active, fun way to relive those 10 years. When we first started doing the show, when we wrote the pilot, all we wanted was that let's get on the air. And then once we're on the air, it's like, oh, please don't get canceled after 13 episodes. And then it just kept going and going and going. And obviously the only reason it does is because people loved these characters and loved the show, and in a way giving them this chance to kind of keep it alive feels really cool. I got kind of involved in the game. At first I was just reading the questions, and then when it got into Janice and Gunther and Jack and Judy Geller and what they were going to say, sometimes, you know, they're not just reading boring questions. It's got the character's attitude in them, and I would read it and go, that's not how she would say that. And so I was like, all right, I'll just fix that. And then I got very involved and started rewriting questions and making up different jokes, and I got a little carried away. I was writing for the actors who were playing these characters, and they were going to have to say these lines. I really cared that it was still true to the character.